In the game, after all the buildings have been upgraded, a new building will appear, Fortified Wall. Fortified Wall has better defensive capability and resistance than the normal one, but it also requires more resources to upgrade, making it not easy for all players to reach full level. In this video, we will test the defensive capabilities of the walls between different levels through actual combat. There are 4 fortified walls. The level of each fortified wall is independent and can be upgraded to a maximum level of 300. For the materials required for the upgrade, please refer to the data here, linked to the website. And when the wall is upgraded to a certain level, there will be buffs of base DMG resist and bombing DMG resist, up to 12.5% DMG resist and 7.5% bombing DMG resist. It should be noted that these 2 buffs of the 4 buildings are calculated independently, that is, when the 4 fortified walls are upgraded to level 200, the base will gain 50% DMG resist and 30% bombing DMG resist. The test is divided into 2 groups. 1. DMG resist of different levels of walls. 2. Different levels of bombing DMG resist. 1. DMG resist of different levels of walls. The purpose of the test is to conduct actual combat tests on 4 fortified walls of level 1, 1 fortified wall of level 300 and 3 fortified walls of level 1, for fortified walls of level 300, and use the data to draw a conclusion. How to upgrade the walls is the best cost-effective. The test method is to use the same 5 rocket launchers to attack the bases of the 3 targets separately until the base's HP are 0 or all enemy units are wiped out. There are no garrison units in the bases. All the rocket launchers are 8.2 stars with level 200, use the mainstream artillery officer of the current version and does not have skill training. The units will be divided into 2 groups to attack. One group has gold plus and the other group has gold plus plus. That is, each target will have 2 battles, a total of 6 battles. According to the analysis of the duration of the battle, the 12.5% DMG resist of 1 fortified wall of level 300 is not particularly significant, but the defense buff provided by 4 fortified walls of level 300 increases geometrically, which is worthy of its extremely high cost. Such a big improvement comes from the 50% DMG resist of the fortified walls, and the level 300 fortified wall has 150 million HP, which means that 4 fortified walls of level 300 will have 600 million HP. 2 different levels of bombing DMG resist. The purpose of the test is to conduct actual combat tests on 1 for fortified walls of level 1, 2, 1 fortified wall of level 300 and 3 fortified walls of level 1, 3 for fortified walls of level 300. The test method is to use 3 identical bombers to attack the bases of the 3 targets. After the bombing, compare the damage data of the 3 groups to draw a conclusion. How to upgrade the walls is the best cost-effective. For the accuracy of the data, 3 tests will be carried out for each group, and there are no garrison units in the bases. 1 fortified wall of level 300 has a more significant effect, and 4 fortified walls have a 30% bombing DMG resist buff. In addition, it seems that there is no HP loss, because the HP has increased by 450 million compared with the second test. In fact, you only need to upgrade the fortified wall to level 10 to get the 7.5% bombing DMG resist buff, so please upgrade the 4 fortified walls to level 10 as soon as possible to get a 30% bombing DMG resist buff. After 2 tests, I believe everyone has a certain understanding of the defensive effect of 4 fortified walls of level 300. But the upgrade of 1 fortified wall requires a lot of resources, and not everyone can upgrade 4 fortified walls at the same time. Next, I will tell you some key points for upgrading the fortified wall. First, let's take a look at the data in this picture. The base DMG resist buff of each stage of the fortified wall is different. Every 10 levels will increase the buff by 0.5%, except for level 100 and level 200. At the level 100, the buff will increase by 1% and it will increase by an additional 2% at the level 200. After upgrading to level 200, the buffs of base DMG resist and bombing DMG resist will no longer increase, and subsequent upgrades will only increase HP and combat effectiveness, up to level 300. Then players with insufficient resources can follow the 2 key points below when upgrading fortified walls. 1. Fix the number of upgrade levels to be a multiple of 10. Because the buffs will only increase every 10 levels and the benefits of upgrading like this are the greatest. 2. Only upgrade to level 200. Although upgrading to level 300 will increase 50 million HP, using these resources to upgrade other walls can bring additional DMG resist improvements, which is more beneficial than improving HP and combat effectiveness.